Hi everybody, Matt here from Matt Likes Comics. And today I'm joining in on the top 10 trio challenge that I saw on the Comic Collector Geek channel. Apparently we're bringing back the Friday challenge, and I thought that would be an okay thing. I was kind of hoping somebody would do this on a more regular basis. I understand Mr. E has done some, and I understand the Garage Geek has done some as well. I have seen Mr. E's channels, and I did see a couple of his top fives, and I'm a big fan of Mr. E, so I'm glad that he had continued it. Anyway, so I've put together a quick batch of trio comics for everybody out there, so I thought I'd show them off. Anyways, this is Aquaman 58. The trio I'm showing on here is the Aqua family. We've got Aquaman, Mera, and the baby, and they're fighting the Ocean Master. So I thought that that's a pretty good hero trio to start off with. Next, I have a trio that a lot of people are familiar with. You know, everybody who's watched a certain show from the 1960s. Here is Star Trek, number 7 from the DC Comics run. And on the cover, we've got Mr. Spock, Captain Kirk, and Dr. Bones, who are the main trio of the series. And I thought, well, that's a nice trio to go on there. So I decided to go with them. Number 3. This was a pretty cool cover that I thought was neat. That Lobo here, this is Justice League Europe number 34. Lobo, at the moment, I know that he's technically fighting 4 members, but Power Girl isn't in the fight at the moment. So the trio of Blue Beetle, Metamorpho, and Martian Manhunter are trying to take down Lobo and not having much success. I thought this was a cool cover because I've recently looked at a lot of these issues, and when I recently did a Keith Giffen video, that I remembered this one and I pulled it out, which is the same with this next one, which is Justice League America 62, where you have Maxima, Guy Gardner's Superman, fighting someone called the Weapons Master. And in the same situation where they can't seem to quite defeat him. This one is a good trio, a trio that everybody's familiar. Again, it's from another 1960s TV show in a way. This one is Detective Comics 526, and on the cover you've got Batman, Dick Grayson as Robin, and Barbara Gordon as Batgirl, which is the original, well, an original Gotham City trio for fighting crime, at least in this day and age. Next up, I have the Defenders 105, which shows 3 Defenders heroes of the non-team. You've got Son of Satan on one side and Doctor Strange and the Beast on another side, fighting off separate versions of the same threat. In the book, it's the same threat that just manages to mystically fight the 2 groups at the same time. Now, I'm a true believer of another Eternal trio out there. This is Soupy Sales 1. And I use this because it's the only cover I have that has Betty, Veronica, and Archie all on the same cover at the same time. And to me, this is another trio that they're heroic, as in they're not bad guys, and they've been around a long, long time. Next up, we have a Convergence 8. And I picked this particular one because there are 3 heroes on the cover that I like. We've got Superman, The Flash, and Supergirl. Lois Lane is also on the cover, but I don't think she qualifies as a hero. And if you note the costumes, that's the Barry Allen Flash. If you'll note the costumes, these are the two that were killed in Crisis, as well as the Superman that was replacing the new 52 Superman. That's little Jonathan Kent being held by Lois Lane. Anyways, this is an interesting. I like this cover very much, and so I decided that this would qualify under my terms. If you don't believe, by the way, any of my books qualify, please leave a comment and say why. Number 9 is this. It is a book by the Spectre, and it has Madame Xanadu, the Spectre, and Zatanna on it. And I thought, well, that is not the most unique trio I'm going to find on a cover. I don't know what would be. All of them are heroes. All of them are supernatural heroes. And it's not on a Justice League Dark type book. It's just simply the Spectre. It's the Spectre number 7 from the 1988 series. And this was a pretty good story to go with it. Last but not least, what type of a trio video would be if we don't have the original Trinity? This is Batman Superman World's Finest 30. It just came out the week that I'm filming this. And it's got Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman on it. And out of all the covers I've got, I just went with this because A, I like the close-up shots, and B, it was quick to find because I have it in my pile of to read. Anyways, so these represent trios that I happen to have. Personally, I like every character that's there. There's not a single character, except maybe Maxima, that I don't like. All of them are interesting heroes, and I would agree that you don't have to be superheroes. That wasn't the challenge. Therefore, people like Spock and Archie and even Aqua Baby do apply as far as I'm concerned. If you like my list, please comment below. Please like the video. Please subscribe if you haven't. I'm getting pretty darn close to my subscription giveaway number. And it would be nice to get there because I would love to be able to give away this pile of books I've got sitting here. And as if you want to make a video, the hashtag is hashtag Friday Comic Challenge, and you just put you can tag Alan at the Comic Collector Geek, or you could tag me here at Matt's Likes Comics, or tag Mr. E, or tag the Garage Geek. They're the ones I know that have done this so far. So, anyways, my name's Matt, and I like comics, and I hope you do too.